Well, hello, this is Jared Polak, founder of Entree Results, author of Entree Balance, back with another dynamic, fun, exciting podcast episode. Here's what I want you to do today. I want you to imagine yourself in a rather medium-sized auditorium. Say there are 500 people in the audience, and the speaker, he's walking through the crowd with a microphone, and he says, listen, I am going to give $200. I'm going to give it away right now if you come to the front of the stage with me and I get a chance to ask you a trivia question about sales. It's going to be an easy question, but you have to respond in front of the entire crowd. How would you feel about doing that? What thoughts go through your minds? Now, the thing I wanted to talk about today is fear, because I know a lot of people are afraid to speak in front of a large group of people, but also as we look at fear today, we're going to look at it in the category of sales. Previously, we talked about the three different areas of sales, and we know the three different areas of sales, three elements to be successful at sales specifically are having the right mindset, having a good sales process, and finally, understanding product knowledge. Mindset, number one, process, number two, and product knowledge, number three. And as we dip into number one, the mindset, probably the greatest thing that holds people back in terms of mindset or attitude as it comes to sale is the fear. The fear of sales, specifically the fear of being the stereotypical, pushy, annoying, in-your-face, over-talkative, lack of empathy salesperson. That is a fear that holds many of us back. I would say 80 to 90% of people have the fear of not wanting to be that stereotypical salesperson, and it holds them back in sales. For the rest of the people, maybe the 10 to 20%, those individuals are on one or two people. One, they're trained to overcome that fear, or second, they've never had that fear to begin with, and in fact, they are that stereotypical salesperson. And so I want to go over a quick thing in order how to overcome that fear of being that stereotypical salesperson. And what you want to do is this. You want to have a trigger statement or a trigger value or a trigger moment. And here's what that means. Come up with a good experience in your mind that you've had with a salesperson, or think about a time in your own life where you were maybe a little bit aggressive and a little bit forward with someone in a sales situation, and they really thank you for that. Or think about a song or a movie or something that just truly makes you feel, puts you in the right mindset that would help you overcome that fear. So the step number one is actually calling out that fear. Step number two is coming up with a trigger statement, something that's going to help you trigger you to take action in spite of that fear. And number three, after you do those first two, is really just to take action, because without taking action to overcome that fear, you and I will never be able to overcome that fear. So in recap, looking at the mindset, looking at fear, the first thing is to call out that fear, be specific. Number two is to come up with a trigger statement, a trigger phrase, or a trigger moment or memory that's going to help you overcome that fear. And number three is take action. So as we leave today, I want you to think, what is possibly an underlying fear that's holding you back from being great in sales or business development? Again, this is Jared Polak, founder of Entree Results.